Yeah.
And alongside that, I work as a legal researcher, and I'm also a student, and I'm doing my master's in social justice and community action at the University of Edinburgh.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So you said you just got into this whole story of writing.
Yes, this is my first book.
Oh,
I have been performing over the years, but this is my very first book.
So when did you actually write this?
Well, this is actually, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I only published like 2 weeks ago. And I have actually been writing since my childhood. But what sparked this desire of actually publishing the book was from a program I went through under the Kenya National Theatre in 2023. So I felt like I'll have to gather all my collection of poems and put them together in a book.
Yeah.
So we can talk of 4 or 5 years of writing.
Right.
Yes.
That's amazing. And it's got an amazing cover, Becoming the Light. Why did you pick this as the title of the book?
This is actually from way back, because over time I felt like my life has been more of becoming. I have never gotten to a point where I'm like stuck, and now I feel like this is enough, and this is where this is the farthest I can go, or maybe this is the least I can do. So it has always been becoming, and it has always been better and better.
Right.
So I felt like in everything, then I've always become light.
Yeah.
And the experiences I've gone through, the human normal experiences people go through, and they actually overcome them.
Yeah.
Then that to me is light. So as poet, you cannot go directly and just put a word there, and sometimes it has to have a meaning. And for me, I am more of visual. Emotions has to be there, the feelings, and so I felt like light was more of resemblance of hope, faith, courage, and the becoming part.
That's amazing. So when I read the profile, you're talking about becoming light is a journey of resilience, faith, healing through these poems. Because first of all, this book is a collection of poems.
Yes.
So you're saying through these poems, Naomi Elim gathers fragments of love, hope, transformation, and grief, weaving them into a fabric of strength. From personal reflections to collective struggles, her words shine through silence, reminds us that even in darkness, the human spirit is capable of glowing, rising, and becoming light. When I read these words, it kind of also reminds me of my personal story. Obviously, I've been through stuff just like many people.
Yeah.
And, I never saw myself, getting a sense of confidence, even confidence to do what I do, communicating to people and sharing stories and perspectives.
Yes.
And importantly, I never thought I'd ever have a sense of peace, especially at a time when there was so much chaos in my life. So maybe as a conversation starter, you can pick a piece that you did over here, one of your favorites, or should I say impactful ones. You can read for us, and then we can try and make sense of it.
Very well. I'll read a piece here that has always worked with me, and it's After a Fall. It's in page 13.
Okay.
It has always been a reminder to me that whatever I'm going through, every phase of life, there's always something positive at the end of it. And at the end of it all, however grievous it is or bad, there is always something better at the end.
Yeah.
So I'll just read After a Fall. There is beauty in my scars. Today I am showing up. I am unleashing that which burns in me. Behold, my sparks are bright. There is an art in a broken pot, the golden streaks on my back, the beautiful embroidery in my stitches. Behold, my fall made me strong. There is a light in a leaking roof. In my dark moments, I saw the moon. The resplendence of the sky. Behold, my night has dawned.
Beautiful. After a fall. I love it. I love it.
Exactly.
So what does this mean? What does this piece mean exactly?
To me, this piece has always been something that I can fall back to, because I really have gone through a lot of experiences, and one of it I can mention is the loss, or when my dad passed on.
Yeah.
It was a very hard moment for us to even come to agreement or face the truth that this has actually happened. So I felt like it was impossible for us to move on and to actually continue with our lives normally.
Like as a family?
As a family. My mom was devastated. My siblings were devastated because he was really our guiding light. But things happen and we do not have control all the time. So this piece has actually moved with me through those periods, alongside other periods that I've gone through challenging times.
Yeah.
So I always feel like even after having scars, after going through fire, for example, and you have all these scars, there's beauty in it. There's a story you can share, and you can actually empower someone and inspire someone to come out of the darkness that they're in and come to the light or become light. I
think it's amazing how you put it, because, in most cases, people usually try and hide their scars.
Yeah.
We try and hide some of the broken parts of our lives and act like, nothing is bad. We try and some of us are even ashamed of our very dark pasts.
Yes.
Why do you think that's the case for most folks out here?
I feel like most of us tend to hide the darkest parts because we feel like we're the only ones going through that. Whereas I believe this is human nature.
Right.
We are all on this journey, and anything will happen or can happen at any time.
Yeah.
If it has not yet happened, then it will happen. So we tend to hide, feeling like nobody has ever gone through this.
Yeah.
And we also feel the vulnerability of sharing maybe exposes us to judgment and to all this that can happen in the normal world. So I feel like that is the main issue.
Yeah. It's amazing. So when you look back at obviously some of the things that you've gone through, especially this moment of writing this book, because I think it's such an achievement. Shout outs to you.
Thank you.
Do you feel like you've healed? Do you think you're at a stage where you can actually look back and say, I've evolved as a person, I'm a stronger version of myself due to all the things that I've gone through, and maybe even through your work, like the art, storytelling, poetry, writing,
Yes.
You've also learned a few things about yourself, and I'm curious to know some of those things that you've also learned about yourself.
Absolutely. That is very well put. This book has actually been my manual. It has literally been my manual to healing through everything that I have gone through. It has actually been a light to me. It is something that have walked with me through the path and the journey. And I feel like I think this is the key issue I've learned, or something I've learned about myself while writing and while coming up with this art. I am resilient.
Nice.
I feel like this is one trait that I can put out there and it will stand and speak for me, because indeed I have gone through a lot. But getting even to this stage and actually writing a book and putting it out there, it has not been easy. And even getting to this platform right here, it has not been an easy feat. But I feel like resilience has been a part of me. And to a bigger extent, this is a part of even my community because of the challenges we are going through as the Turkana community.
Right.
So, and over, we keep rising. We keep doing, we keep pushing. So I feel like resilience will be the main thing I've learned about myself.
That's amazing. There's another piece here called Teach Me, Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, where you say, teach me, Lord, for my life is not my own. Guide me, for alone I'm a fool. Counsel me like a king seeks the counsel of his wise elders. I beseech thee, show me, I implore thee. My ignorance is deep, and my days loom in gloom. Lead me, for thorns overrun. Every path I take, nettles and brambles make strongholds. In all my ways, steady rock, keep me safe. Make me a fortified city, a tall citadel, that my enemies remain blind to it. I'm curious, by the way. How has your relationship been with, of course, God, your faith, your spiritual life, and how has it helped you navigate this life?
Amazing. This is actually one of my favorite pieces. Anytime I need to pray, anytime I need to connect with God, I feel like, you see, poetry is not just words. It is healing. Poetry is prayer. I actually attended one workshop last year that the title was Poetry as Prayer, because it's actually prayer. So in this piece, it really shows that I do not rely on my own strength or anybody's strength. In fact, I come from a family where you will not know people. There are no like godfathers or anywhere out there. So purely rely on God and your own abilities. So this piece right here is where I just ask God, because I may not know what lies ahead. I may not know my potential, whether I'm able to do this or not. But then I fall back to God and ask for counsel. I ask for God to teach me and to lead me and to actually bring me somewhere I'm able to become light.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Something I also relate with, and I'm sure many people do. Kwanzaa, in Kenya these days, they say we're going through some sort of apathy. The psyche of the nation, you can tell people, I don't want to say they're angry, but they're a bit sad. We have depression going on. Maybe it's because of the economy.
Yes.
People are going through a lot of things in their own personal lives.
Yeah.
So when it comes to spirituality, like, it's a deep, deep part of the Kenyan experience.
It is.
You know what I mean? So let's take a short break, and then when we come back, we continue with this conversation. Guys, we are on Culture Kitchen, and I'm excited because we have the one and only Naomi Elim. She's an author, storyteller, and poet.